Hello, my name is Torn Hugi, and I'll be presenting the third part of our community presentation, where I'll talk about what kinds of shellfish are dangerous and when, and resources to learn more about the topic. So where should you harvest shellfish? Well, the answer to that is that it's best to harvest from an area that's been monitored in the last 2 weeks. Naturally, the next question is what areas are monitored? In these locations in Southeast Alaska, the beaches are being monitored, as they're part of the Southeast Alaska Tribal Ocean Research, or SEATOR's, testing program. However, please don't rely on that, as not every beach listed is always being monitored. For the most complete and accurate information, please go to this website, aoos.org/alaska-network/report. This is run by SEATOR. So now let's move on to some more general information about shellfish. These 4 shellfish, butter clams, cockles, blue mussels, and littlenecks, are commonly eaten, and how they pick up and store saxitoxin is well understood. Butter clams, or Saxidomus gigantea, hold on to saxitoxin for multiple years. Because they can hold on to saxitoxin for such a long time, they are more risky to eat, even in areas that are being monitored. The month idiom of only harvesting in the R months is especially not applicable to butter clams. Cockles, or Cardiidae, and littlenecks, or Mercenaria mercenaria, both hold on to saxitoxin for an intermediate amount of time. So these are okay to harvest in the monitored areas without an advisory, which you can check on the website I showed previously. Blue mussels, or Mytilus edulis, serve as a sentinel species for testing. That means that blue mussels serve as an early warning for elevated saxitoxin levels. They're able to do this because blue mussels rapidly pick up and then expel saxitoxin from their systems, providing the best window into what is currently happening in a variety of shellfish species. If you want to eat blue mussels, like with cockles and littlenecks, you should check the monitored areas advisory. Horse clams are another clam that is often eaten. Unfortunately, though, there is not a solid experimental understanding of them. However, it is very likely that they bioaccumulate saxitoxin as well, and they should be treated like other shellfish by checking advisories in tested areas. On a final interesting note, in recent years, saxitoxin patterns have been changing. This graph has the date from 2017 to 2019 on the x-axis, and on the y-axis is the level of saxitoxin found at all of the test sites in micrograms per 100 grams of tissue. The red bar on the chart is the regulatory limit for saxitoxin, which is 80 micrograms per 100 grams. Notice that the y-axis is logarithmic, meaning that the scale gets larger faster and faster. In 2017 and 2019, you can see the normal pattern where there are 2 spikes in a year, one in spring and one later in fall. However, in 2018, there's only one peak, which occurred far later in the year than normal. So it is important to keep in mind that the idiom of only eating shellfish in the R months is not necessarily reliable. Thank you everyone for watching my presentation. I hope you have a good day.